Hi guys, welcome back to my bubble, and I am back with the mukbang for you guys because I know, I know, I know. Anyways, today we are going to be eating some white rice, peas, and codfish with onions and potatoes, and on the side we have some avocado and some water. Okay, my mommy of course made this scrumptious meal for me because you know you know. Anyways, let me stop talking too much. I'm not too hungry, but I'm hungry enough. I've had kind of like a long day, not really. How have you guys been? How's it going? We here. God bless her. God bless her. And if you hear her, she's calling the dog, trying to make him go eat. But anyways. Ooh, so good. So it's so funny because last week when I was here, she showed me a picture of this meal, and she was like, if I cook this for you next week, would you eat it? I was like, you really asking me that? Like, why is this so hard? So I told her, hell yeah, I eat it. So here we are, you guys. Am I not spoiled? Here we are. She was like, I'll make that so you can make a video. I'm like, yes, girl. Do that. And I got webs right next to me. This is good. So my morning was pretty long, you guys. I had a GYN appointment. And I know, like, I still have my doctors and stuff here in New York. I don't know. So, she's such a creep. Hey. My appointment was actually 2 weeks ago. But I was just like going for results and stuff, so I did that. I got back here, now I'm eating, and I'll be leaving soon back to Philly. I know. The girls are over there, and yeah. So I have got a comment that one of you guys left on one of my videos, and I'll insert it here somewhere if I do insert it, but yeah. And you asked me to speak about how I budget myself being a mom of 4 and stuff. Now, yes, as you said, I know I don't do these types of videos, but I don't really, I mean, like, how do you do those types of videos? Like, you just sit down and you talk? And this is the only time like I really sit down and talk, when I'm doing like mukbangs and just chatting with you guys. And that's a very interesting subject for me because I'm someone that I love to spend. I love to shop, I love to spend. If I want it and I got it, I'm gonna get it. So it's hard for me to like, well, budgeting for me isn't really hard, but I just love to spend. So yeah, and being a mommy of 4 now, it's like, you know. But I must say that I believe I do okay, you know. I thought it'd be worse, but it's really not. It's really not. It hasn't been that bad, you know what I'm saying? Now, before I had the girls, the twins, when it was just me, my 2 older kids, and I was still here at my mom's house, it was pretty simple. Like, I didn't have many bills. All I had was like what, my cell phone, my daughter's cell phone. My son didn't have a cell phone then. I would help my mom here and there. Nothing too crazy, you know, like drastic bills. And I was working. The place I was working at, I did get paid weekly. So all I really worried about while I was here was just me and the kids. Which was a piece of cake, honestly, because literally all we did was go out to eat, spend money on food, and spend money shopping. So that was pretty simple. But now that things have, you know, are more intense, there's 4 of them now. I have more responsibilities. I'm no longer at my mother's house. You know, there's real bills. There's a real life out there. It's not just a cell phone. The way I budget myself is, first of all, I like to write it down. I'm old school when it comes to like everything. I like to write it down on pieces of paper. Any little piece of paper that I find laying around, I write it down, and I put down everything that I have to do once I get paid. I don't like to have it on my phone, on notes. No, I like to have it where I see it and I'm able to like cross it out once I go through them. So that's the first thing I like to do. I like to write down everything that I have to do. The first things on my list are my bills, my priorities, and whatever bills are due, you know, by the time I get paid. Now that I'm in Philly, I have obviously a different job, and I don't get paid weekly. I get paid bi-weekly, so it's a bit tougher, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. And of course that is because I do have the help of my girl's dad, like major help. So I don't do everything on my own, but what I do, whatever, you know, bills I'm responsible for, I always like to get that out the way first. Get that out the way, and then when it comes to the kids, which is a headache, since it's 4 of them, the twins, they're 2, they're girls, and they're pretty simple. Like, I have learned you don't have to be extra expensive and buy like the most expensive things for them to look cute, you know. So I really don't buy crazy expensive things for them. Like, literally with $100 you could go to Ross, TJ Maxx, or Marshalls and pick up a handful of clothes and they will look adorable in them. So they're not even like a major issue. Obviously their needs is, you know, their milks and their diapers and medicine and things like that. You know, those are things that you always need to have. But when it comes to buying like things for them, like clothes and shoes, and I don't overspend, because literally with anything, when you have little girls, they can pull anything off, really. Now, with the older 2, it's much harder, because I have a 14-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy. So they're growing. They want, you know, the better things. They want more expensive things. My son's feet are growing every day a little more. My daughter is growing every day a little more, and they want the expensive things now. So what I like to do with them is literally I take turns. Like, I tell them, this pay period is your turn, next pay period is his turn. Like, if Bree wants a pair of Jordans and she wants to get her nails done and she wants to get her hair done this week, then I got you this week. The following, next time I get paid, don't ask me for shit. It's Jared's turn. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I do it. I literally take turns with them. And when it comes to like myself, once I go through my list of everything that I have to do, my bills and the important things, and there's any little bit of money to spare, then, you know, I like to obviously spoil myself as well, whether if that's a shirt or a couple of shirts or 2 pair of jeans or a new perfume. Like, first of all, ever since I've been ever since I've been on my own, these discount stores, Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, are like my best friends. It's so funny because my bougie self before, like, I hated those. Like, those to me were places that my mom would go into and I would just be like, not me, I'm not going with you. Now I love them. I love them. Like, how could I have been so ignorant before? Like, you find so many cute things at such affordable price. Like, it's not even funny. For everyone, for everything, the house, the bathroom, the kids, the dog, you. I love it. I love it. So, and when I'm not shopping at those places, you guys know my spot, Fashion Nova, and everything I get is on sale. So, because you know you could still look cute and not be hella expensive. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's good to have a couple, statement pieces that are, pricey, but everything doesn't have to be pricey. So that's pretty much how I do it. And another thing is, being that I do get paid like bi-weekly, I've learned, well, I've had no choice but to do things in advance. Just like, for example, if you have any credit cards or things like that you have to pay, like, I'm forced to do it way ahead of time because perhaps maybe the next time I get paid, it'll be past due. So that has also boosted my credit, which is, that's a good thing. That's a plus, 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 plus. So that's pretty much how I budget myself, doing everything in advance. A great example would be, like, now that school is around the corner, I have to start buying things next month, beginning of next month, because again, it's for them. Although the twins aren't in school yet, but they'll be going to daycare soon, so they still need, their little things here and there. So just so that I'm not struggling later on, I like to do it ahead of time. Like, I have to do it ahead of time. So, to my surprise, it's not really, why is this, you see this? It's so good though, but it's like hard. It's really good. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I budget myself. And again, as I mentioned, I do have help. My kid's dad he does help a lot, so I don't do things on my own. But for the most part, that's really all it is. Like, just prioritize your bills, of course, because usually, I don't know if you have little kids or if you have teenagers and stuff, the older kids always, most of the time, usually, all they want is wants. Things that they don't really need. So, they gotta wait. Like, do what you have to do first. And then, especially if you have multiple kids, like, you have to take turns. I mean, if you got it like that, then, hey, go shop, till you drop for all of them at the same time. I can't do that. I take turns. And also, it's fair, They can't say, oh, you got her this and you didn't get me nothing. Well, no. You're coming up next. Like that. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised I'm eating all of this. Like, I'm not even supposed to. That's too much. Like, what did I eat this morning? This morning I had I don't know. What did I have this morning? Oh, some sweet plantains with salami. Yep, that's what my mommy made me. Oh, as far as budgeting again, you can't forget the dog. Like, My baby's a whole nother bill, but obviously not, you know, he's not like a monthly bill. But of course, you know, you have to throw in your little things for your dog, your grooming stuff, your vet visits, dog food. So he's always on the list as well. If he needs anything for his fur, you know, little, I mean, I don't know about pet owners out there. There's some pet owners that they don't even buy shit for their animal. It's just, you know, I like to spoil my dog. So I like to stay on top of everything that he needs, whether it's for his fur, whether it's a snack, a treat, you know, ointments for his skin, like whatever it is. I like to be on top of that. So that is kind of like a little bill. And if he gets sick or whatever, that's a major bill. So I'm glad that I've always been prepared for that, because, you know, you gotta look out for Guebo. You got to. This meal though, A1. A1. Sorry I'm making so much noise with the spoon. That's like not proper etiquette. But oh, that was like so whisper. Oh my god. And you know what's so funny? I was at the doctor's office and the place was packed, so I couldn't really sit down. I was standing and I got that, like, this little cramping feeling, my lower abdominal, whatever, and I knew it was a fart, so I let it out, and I didn't think it was gonna smell so bad, and it smelled so bad, like rotten, like those creamy rotten, I ate mad junk shit last night type of farts, like that. And I was just playing it off like it wasn't me. I was just on my phone watching YouTube, like thinking to myself, I hope they don't smell it, but if they do, oh well. Oh well. So my camera's about to overheat, you guys. Sorry. But like, again, I'm rushing through this. Super sorry. I'm gonna end it right here before it goes off on me, because it's about to turn off. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.